Hello and welcome to the 2020 celebration of student research and creative activity. I'm John Coker, Provost and Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs. I'd like to welcome everyone to this virtual edition of our annual Celebration of Scholarship Day, which celebrates the student research and creative activity of our undergraduate and graduate students. I would like to thank the University Marketing and Communication for making this event possible, and also all the support that we received from information technology. But most importantly, I would really like to thank the students whose work is on display today. Anytime you're involved in research and creative activity, it's very difficult and challenging, but it is rewarding. The circumstances that led to this virtual ceremony and celebration has made that research even harder for you. And I would like to thank you, and really I appreciate your endurance and your diligence of completing your research projects, and therefore we even have more to celebrate. I would also like to thank the faculty members who served as mentors and collaborators with our students to make this work possible. An important part of research is the sharing of that research, and that's why it was so important for us to continue this day. So I hope you enjoy the student research presentations on our website, spend some time, write some comments, and celebrate along with the students and their accomplishments. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Stephen Kircher, the Interim Director of the Office of Student Research and Creative Activity at UW-Oshkosh. And I too would like to take this opportunity to thank you for being part of this unique experience. We've been very gratified by the positive response that the COSCA 2020 digital experience has been receiving. It's a testament to the skill of the team members who worked so hard on putting this together, and more importantly, resounding proof, as if we needed any more of it these days, of the ability of UW-Oshkosh students to rise to new challenges. The ability of students to adjust to the closing of our campus, modify their research design as circumstances demanded, and find a way to complete their work and prepare presentations, often in very clever and engaging ways, impresses all of us. Thank you all for your perseverance and creativity. It's my pleasure to now introduce Professor Robbie Wagner of the Philosophy Department, who just completed his first full year as faculty editor of our campus undergraduate research journal, Oshkosh Scholar.
Hi everyone. I am very proud to present this year's volume of the Oshkosh Scholar. I have the hard copy here. That won't be available for a while on campus, but for now we've put the entire volume online. You can access all of the articles and I think the cover as well from our webpage. I encourage everyone to check this out. It's a great volume. There are 8 wonderful papers here. I'm very proud of all of the work that the student authors have put into producing this volume. And I'd like to say thank you as well to our student editors, Natalie Dillon and Macrina Shrai, as well as Susan Surendonk for all their work on making this volume possible. I'm very excited that people will be able to have this in their hands, hopefully sooner rather than later. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wagner. We'd like to remind you that the deadline for submissions to next year's edition of Oshkosh Scholar has been extended to June 22nd. And please remember that Oshkosh Scholar is now accepting creative work such as short fiction, poetry, and artwork, and that all submissions are eligible to win the first John and Linda Shue Best Entry Award worth $500. And here's yet another reason to get excited about next year's issue. We are happy to announce the selection of the next issue's cover design. Here is the cover designer, Ku Si Lor, to explain what inspired her amazing work.
Hi, my name is Ku Si Lor. I am an art student, major in graphics design at UW-Oshkosh. I am very honored to have my design chosen for the Spring 2021 Oshkosh Scholar book cover. My design was initially a childhood memory of mine. In elementary school, my teacher shared the book called Sadako and 1,000 Paper Cranes. The story was about a little girl who fell ill to leukemia, and a friend of hers shared the Japanese legend of the 1,000 paper cranes to her. If a person folds 1,000 paper cranes, he or she will be granted one wish. She was very motivated to do so, but she passed away before she reached 1,000 paper cranes. Although she had passed away before reaching 1,000 cranes, She did not give up hope, and she kept fighting strong. The crane is referred as the bird of happiness, and it symbolizes hope. There were many struggles that Sadako faced, but it did not stop her from fighting. We need to hold on to that hope to keep us going and reach our goal. At times, we might feel like giving up, but we shouldn't lose hope. I know it's going to be hard, and who knows how long it's going to take, but I know that at the end, there's always going to be light. One day, you and I will reach that goal of ours, and when we do, we can be proud to say that we did not give up hope. The sky's our limit. Believe in yourself and go reach that goal. I really hope this message gets out to everyone out there who sees this paper crane. I had put a lot of thoughts and meaning to this because I want everyone to never give up, and I hope you find this inspiring. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts and creativity. Again, I am honored to have my design chosen for the next book cover. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Kusi. And now the moment many of you have been waiting for, an announcement of the awards. But briefly, before we get to that, I would like to encourage all of you to click the tabs of the COSCA website to recognize all of the achievements that our students have been making throughout the year. The tabs list the names of many students who this year published in Oshkosh Scholar, the students who were accepted to present research at the National Conference on Undergraduate Research, the students who represented UW-Oshkosh so well at this year's Research on the Rotunda event in Madison, the students and faculty mentors who received collaborative research grants, the students who were awarded other OSRCA grants, the students who took home awards at this year's exceptional WISIS Quick Pitch competition, and the amazing students who take part in the McNair Scholars Program here on campus. We received 5 very strong nominations for the Faculty Research Mentor of the Year Award. The board's decision was not an easy one to make, but we're really pleased that one application, that belonging to Dr. Quinn Kroback of the Psychology Department, rose to the top of the heap. Dr. Kroback has been teaching at UW-Oshkosh for 10 years. During this time, he has considered collaborating with undergraduate students in research related to his area of interest, namely investigating factors influencing the accuracy of eyewitness testimony, to be one of the most rewarding components of his job. A passionate researcher, Dr. Kroback often has several projects running simultaneously, and his research labs provide many graduate and undergraduate students the opportunity to collaborate with each other and learn from each other. He regularly assigns his student researchers to critique peer-reviewed journal articles, and he encourages them to present their work at professional conferences and at celebration of scholarship and creative activity. A colleague observes of Dr. Kroback, quote, "He spends more time than any faculty member I'm aware of advising his student research partners. I believe his devotion to student advising is one of the reasons why such a large percentage of students who work in his laboratory continue on to graduate school upon completion from UWO. I wholeheartedly credit Dr. Kroback with being the person who has taught me the most valuable and practical research skills during my undergraduate career at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh," testifies one of Dr. Kroback's students. Without Dr. Kroback's unwavering support and guidance, I, along with many other students, would not be the future scientists that we are today. Congratulations, Quinn, on receiving this honor. Every year we acknowledge the best work submitted by graduate students at Celebration of Scholarship and Creative Activity. I'd like to thank Greg Wipazinski and the Office of Graduate Studies for continuing to fund, over a stretch of many years, 2 awards, each worth $200. This year's graduate student winners are, first, a team led by Nathan Whitman in the Biology Department, working under the direction of Dr. Courtney Kurtz, for their poster titled 5-Amino Salicylic Acid Treatment Effects, the rate of caloric intake in fattening ground squirrels. The second Graduate Research Award goes to the team led by Troy Othrow, working with Professor Christopher Groves in the Psychology Department. Troy's presentation, titled The Impact of Character Choice on Pro-Social Media Content Effects, won acclaim from our faculty judges. We are pleased to award 2 closed social science awards to students in the social sciences. This year's winners are psychology majors Samara Markle and Sarah Opolka for their presentation titled Environmental Sounds and the Verbal Overshadowing Effect, and Brianna Bessler for her poster Long-Term Fire History from 3 Sites Within the Southern Boreal Forest. Congratulations to all 3 of you. Great work. We have 4 award recipients in the Best Undergraduate Research and Creative Activity Award category. The first award belongs to the incredibly accomplished music student and vocalist Molly Hennig, whose 2 submissions this year have been winning rave reviews. I strongly encourage you to visit Molly's research presentation, Bringen Frauenliebe und Leben into present-day performances, and then hear her perform, with the aid of pianist Joshua Kriegel, selections from Robert Schumann's Frauenliebe and Leben. Fantastic. The second award goes to another music student, Noah Eckstein, for his wonderfully creative presentation, Kondo's Quest, the link between ragtime, jazz, and video game music. Again, if you haven't seen this, check it out before this site closes tomorrow at 9 a.m. The third award goes to philosophy student Emily Steffel for her thought-provoking paper, Can Ethics Be a Science? And finally, the fourth award goes to Milo Wilkins, a biology student who, despite experiencing multiple setbacks and being called up to the Army Reserves, was able to complete his presentation and deliver it, and his reflection on his research process in a really compelling manner. Our final award this afternoon is a new award and is aimed at recognizing some of the exceptional research spawned in UW-Oshkosh classrooms. This year's $150 Best Class Embedded Research Award goes to English major Macrina Shrai, whose smart and spirited presentation, Revolutionary for the Sake of the Revolutionaries, understanding the profound rhetorical message in Victor Hugo's Les Miserables, impressed the judges and elicited several long, engaging comments on the website. In closing, I would like to thank all of our student participants and their faculty mentors again for helping COSCA 2020 come to life. The time that faculty judges invested in judging posters and presentations yesterday was significant, and they deserve recognition and thanks. Special thanks go to Jonathan Miller, Jennifer Monroe, and our partners in UMC for not only helping save COSCA 2020, but for developing such an engaging platform. Thank you, Kennedy Weigel, for your help in putting this together, and thank you, Susan Sarandonk, for your many years of service in OSRCA and your firm hand in helping guide so many celebration of scholarships in years past. Enjoy your retirement, and please know how much you'll be missed. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and enjoy what promises to be a very beautiful weekend.